Okay, I should be audible now. I just realized my mic was off. Now it should be audible. Let's see. Are we streaming? It says I'm live on Twitch. Yep, looks like there's a stream going on there. Good, so we're live. Yay, hooray. Welcome everybody. This is your pal Minsk, here with another art stream coming your way. Last time was on Saturday. I started up the picture you see here. Well, I did some practice first. I drew a bicycle, yay. Then I started working on this picture here of Nancy Dufour from Valkyria Chronicles. And today we're going to try and finish this picture. As usual, I'd probably go for 2 hours, but I don't know. This picture might not take that long to finish, so I don't know what I'll do in the last half hour. Start a new picture, or maybe start doing, I don't know, play some Vijima games instead. I don't know. But let's not worry about that yet. Let's focus on the task at hand. So first, let's queue up. As always, a little bit of music from Rainwave. What do we got going today? Oh, perfect song. Oh, it's just ending. That's too bad. Well, we can hear the final notes of it. This is a famous melody, so video game music aficionados out there, you should know what song is playing at the moment. Okay, it's gone now. It was a Nobuo Uematsu song, I'll give you a hint, that much. Okay, but yeah. I'm still not super happy with audio levels. I still sounded like a little quiet compared to the music in the background, so I'll just lower the audio a little bit further. There we go. Now I think it's fine. Now then, let's also really quickly, let's go and get the picture, of course, of who we're drawing. There's a reference here. Here we go. Nancy Dufour from Valkyria Chronicles. This is who we're drawing today. So I got basically everything else done, except I'm going to have to do the gun and the feet, and then we're going to start doing inking. Yep. I'm feeling pretty good about my odds here. I think. We'll see. One fix I already did last time. Let's see. One fix I already did last time is this hand here was a bit too big when I stared at it. Yo! Street Fighter 2, is this Oh yeah, reused theme. Nice. Absolute classic. Let's go with that. Yoko Shimomura was the person who made the music. I've heard the name, but I didn't realize they worked on Street Fighter. Very good, very good. So, this hand right here, I did way too big the whole arm last time. You can see the basic shape in the background and how big it was originally. I shrank it down off stream a little bit. I realized it was a little bit oversized compared to the rest of her body. But apart from that, I think... Hold on, let me just prop up my... Another thing I'm thinking is this... Do you think this shading should be a little bit higher up? I think. This crease from her chest on her suit. I don't know, I think it should be probably a little bit higher up. Ooh, I got the wrong color. Not a big deal, but... Maybe that's a little bit too dark now. I think it looks better on that point. That crease right there. Otherwise, it's the real crapshoot when I... when I add those creases on clothes and everything. Like, I don't really put a lot of forethought into it, I have to admit. Maybe isn't good, I don't know. Oh yeah, I guess I could also bring up, once again for reference, the other member of the Gallian Squad 7 who I drew way early when I was doing first art streams. Here is, of course, Nadine, Nancy's comrade in arms, so can also be a bit of a reference on how I draw Nancy. Apart from the actual, picture, of course, of Nancy. But, as you can see, there's not a whole lot of pictures of her, so it's a little hard to get good references of her, so I kind of had to work with some other pictures as well. Oh yeah, also I forgot these bits. Hold on now. I'm not sure what these are. I speculated last stream that these are like something that hook the armor to the suit, maybe, because they've got the same kind of stripes to them. But I'm not a hundo on what the heck these weird finger-looking bits on the suit are. And I'm just gonna add them there, like so, just in case. Yikes! Dropped my pen. Something like that. Oof. That doesn't look good. It should be about symmetrical, so they should be about the same size. Let's back this up a little bit. So let's see. The little guiding lines there to help my dumb eyeballs out. Probably be. Well, that's better at least. A little bit more even. Yeah, here we go. Now let's go on to the feet, and just like apparently all the Gallian uniforms, everyone, just here's a quick picture of someone like Dallas. Everyone seems to have shorts as part of their uniforms, which is a weird choice of clothing. I did the same for Nadine, and I guess we're gonna do that for Nancy as well. Strange choice of clothing, I feel like, for my brain is dying here for military uniform, but we'll go with it. Let's get to work. So hold on, let me just see. So the short should about reach the knee. So I'm thinking like something like this. I should leave a little bit of a gap there. Oh, also, yeah, everybody has those knee pads as well in the Gallian army, so let's see. Probably looks something like that. Real basic shape there. Actually, it should probably be a little bit more to that direction, so let's fix it a little bit like that. There we go. Nice. And put those Gallian stripes there. Guess I had to do a pretty good job here, because this knee pad is very, very visible here, so I guess I need to really put the work in on to make sure this one works. Hey, La Mulana. I really enjoyed watching some speedruns of La Mulana, but I have to say, I don't think I could play that game myself. It's far too complicated for my pea-brain. Props for making like a really... intense in terms of like the scope Metroidvania, but don't think I'm equipped to deal with it. So I'm trying to get it to like kind of look like the top of the short is pretty flat against her thigh there, but like otherwise it's hanging, because the shorts are very loose, but it would be like at this kind of pose, it would be like hanging there pretty close to the rest of her body. No, like here, I'm trying to get the other short in the background here. Short sleeve, there we go. Should be even higher, right? Because the knee is here, so the knee pad's gonna be like here. So let's put that there. Damn, this is a really rocking song. I haven't listened to La Mulana soundtrack enough, clearly. This is amazing. Interstice of the Dimension. Gotta keep that in my mind, because this is a good track. Let's see now. Yeah, okay, back to the picture. So, speaking of soundtracks, a couple of streams ago I mentioned I ordered the soundtrack to Fantasian, the latest and possibly last work by Nobuo Uematsu on the latest and possibly last game by Hironobu Sakaguchi. These are all Final Fantasy people, if you guys aren't aware. It arrived in the mail just yesterday, and I'm very happy. I have not had a chance to listen to the soundtrack itself yet, but the actual box is very cool. I like it a lot. Okay, so now let's put the... Damn, this song is good, this La Mulana thing. I'm, like, really enjoying it. Actually, I think that should be even higher now that I look at it. Hold on. I think it should be much closer to the knee, that boot there. It like really reaches up, like it's like knee high, that boot. So much more like that. Yeah, there we go. Oops, got to change my tool. There, and this, I guess I got this wrong on Nadine's picture, because I didn't have a proper shot of the boots. But I'm pretty sure all the Gallian boots are the same, so Nadine should have had this as well. There's a big old, like, fur seam going down the sides of the boots, so... We'll do that. Oh, wait a second, hold on, let's back it up. Kinda looks like, from the picture I'm looking at of Nancy here, right here, it kinda looks like the fur seam is only on one side of the boot. Don't see one over here. So let's actually back that up a little bit. Let's get rid of this here. I wonder if it would be visible. The seam would be visible kind of like here. Is that a little too aggressive, maybe, that boot there? I don't know. So we'll put a couple of wrinkles there. And put that fur seam. Now here the fur seam is. It wraps around the whole boot, obviously, so we're gonna try to get that there. Maybe it should be even sharper. Oh man, this is a perspective situation, and that's a bit of a blind spot in my abilities. So let's try like that. Actually, yeah, this should probably be a little bit higher, like this. Kind of like that. What is this funky song? Oh, Crypt of the Necro Dancer. Of course. Yeah, this does sound like a Necro Dancer song. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. I just realized. God damn it. I was right on my first go. Right, so I said, right, okay, so I mentioned here in this Nancy picture, right? The fur seam on the boot appears to only be on the one side of the boot, right? And it appears to be on the outside, so I was like, well, it's gone here on the left foot. It's supposed to be on this side. This is Nancy's right foot, but the perspective, it just happened to be on the on her left, like, you know. So it totally would be on this side, the fur seam. God darn it. Well, glad I noticed this now and not later, you know? But hey, that's fine, because I really like the visual of that fur seam there, so... I'm just gonna connect it right there, like that. Okay, this is a little messy, but I think I can get it to work once I start inking this picture, maybe. This is still, you know, sketching, basically, so... I'm gonna say it's okay. Maybe, put a little line there. This one should be probably a little sharper as well, right? Like that. Wow, boots are hard to draw, aren't they? I'm like, gosh darn it. And I certainly didn't pick an easy, certainly did not pick an easy, pose to do this boot, didn't I? But, oh well. Okay. Okay, I think that shoe looks okay. Ooh. This is apparently from Castlevania Symphony of Night, this song, Marble Gallery. I don't remember Castlevania Symphony of the Night super well. I know, absolute classic of a game, but I remember it very poorly. I've never beaten it, but tried it a little bit, but don't recognize this particular song. Sounds pretty fine, though. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, I was talking about Fantasian earlier, the Sakaguchi and Uematsu game. Apparently it's still only on Android and iOS, but despite that, like, all the word I've heard on the street is that it's, like, a really good, like, if you like old Final Fantasy, like, it's a very good game. Like, tried and true Sakaguchi Final Fantasy, apparently. So I'm really excited. I'm really hoping that it gets a port somewhere other than iOS and Android. It's not merely that I'm, like, too snooty to play an iOS game. I don't have anything I could play it on, is the problem. Okay, now this shoe is looking a little weird, isn't it? Hold on now. Let's add the details. Speaking of the Uematsu, here we go. Final Fantasy VIII's battle theme. Oh yeah. I still think the soundtrack to 8 is sublime. It's like really, really good. Like, it really elevates that game. I think Final Fantasy VIII is pretty good. I do agree the gameplay is really confusing for my pea brain, but the presentation and some of the plot twists are a little doofy, definitely. But overall, I'm a really big fan of that game, and this music really helps. Like, one of his best soundtracks, Monsieur Uematsu's. Maybe if I do it like this, that'll, like, improve. Now it looks like she's got a platform shoe on. It's not supposed to be that huge, the boot bit. How's it look if I pull out the whole picture? I don't know, something about this shoe looks a little weird to me still. Oh, there's someone in the chat. Hello! It says Fatzo. Welcome, welcome, thank you for joining the stream. Glad you could make it. Dear viewer, here we are. We're currently pondering the shape of this boot right here. This boot. I think I got this shoe pretty well. Something about this one looks a little weird to me. Maybe I should, like, try to do, like, this? Trying to learn some CSP. I got it like 5 days ago and I'm so confused, haha. Well, you're not the only one, definitely. I've only been working on this for... Oh gosh, it's... Well, actually, hold on now. When did I get this? In around June, I think, was when I did my first stream. But I did do some practice drawing a little bit before I ever streamed using CSP, so I guess like from May earliest I've been working on this. So yeah, still a lot to work on. Is there anything in particular you're struggling with at the moment? Maybe I've come across a similar problem or found a solution to it. Feel free to drop in the chat if you have anything in your mind. I'm still staring at this shoe. I guess it looks okay now. Maybe it'll turn out okay once I get around to inking it. Here in this like full shot, I think it looks fine. Hold on, let me just... Let's see, so Fatso says, I mean, I tried to use the thing where it says normal for you at the moment, above your layers, but it won't work for me. Interesting, so you mean this layer right here, you were trying to use this. Or you mean like these buttons here, this... Above that. Oh, you mean one of these bits right here? Aha, this mode. Ah, I see, right. So you were trying to use one of these different... I tried to use some of the different stuff like glow and all of that, but nothing really happened. Interesting. Hold on, let's save real quickly. So, I'm saying like a decade ago, I gave my first, like, awkward attempt at doing, like, digital art. Actually, I'll admit right here, this is kind of me returning from a decade's break, basically. I did work with Photoshop back then. I tried to work with that, and there were similar... I remember these blend tools were similar. I remember I tried to use... I tried to use something like darken or... maybe glow, like Fatso mentioned. I tried to use them to, like, shade a picture back then. So, let me see really quickly. Just, I'll put on darken, and let's put on a random color here. Let's see if something's gonna happen if I try to. Let's make it green, because that's really different from all the colors here. Let's get a paintbrush. We're just gonna really quickly... Okay, well, I mean, the tool at least is on, darken, yeah. Now let's see if I paint on top. Okay, right. Well, actually, this isn't telling me much at the moment. Basically, is anything happening here? There isn't, like, any multiplication effect there. Yeah, that's where I got confused. Right, so you're... Because it's just the color I chose. Right, so you're not seeing like some additional effects. Well, I think the idea is that you're changing the trait of the layer, so it's supposed to change how it behaves vis-a-vis the other layers. So if you're just painting on a single layer and there's nothing else within to interact with the other layers, you're not going to notice anything weird happening there. Although I was actually, as you can see, I myself was expecting some kind of like a layering effect to happen here. Which did not. Let's as a test. Hold on, I'm really thinking. Yeah, no, I can do this. Hold on, yeah, no. I'm not ruining the picture if I'm doing this. Let's make another layer that's normal. And let's paint here. Aha! Yeah, see, now you can see... yeah, you can see a difference already. See, now that I painted normally, it completely blocks the layer underneath. But when I paint on this layer... It paints on top, but it darkens you can still see the image underneath. So yeah, there is a difference change here. There is clearly some kind of like... these do have an effect. I don't have the expertise to tell you what that effect is, so unfortunately, this is where my expertise disappears. Let's see. It's just, I had color behind the layer when I chose, for example, lighten, but I only got pure white. Aha! Well, one thing I would suggest is maybe try to switch the order of the layers. You know, like here, like switch one on top of the other. See if maybe that might change it? Maybe? I don't know. Like I said, like I only barely understand what these effects here are. But, like, that's something to consider, I'd say. Is, like, give that a go. Let me get a lighten test real quickly as well. Just as soon as I've cleaned up this right here. Good thing I didn't, like, you know... I'm really new at painting as well, so I'm learning all of it at the same time. Yeah, no, definitely. I should mention right now, of course, if there's anyone new watching this here today. Ooh, that's the wrong layer! Ah! Oh my goodness. A little weird green spot there, trying to get rid of that. There we go. I should mention, forget about digital art. I'm still practicing as just an artist to just learn how to draw properly. So all of my streams currently where I'm doing art streams, I'm basically just doing sketches and line art. I haven't really put time into figuring out how to color pictures yet. I've never really got any practice in coloring personally. So just like this picture today, we're going to wrap up with once the line art is done. And if there's any viewer out there who wants to color it, feel free. You have my permission. Please credit me when you color it, but like you go right ahead. I want to at this point practice just my technique when it comes to just drawing way before I start learning how to color. That's a whole different can of worms to open. Your sketching is insane though, and line art. Oh, thank you. That's really kind of you to say. I'm really happy with this picture of Nancy I got here. Let me pull up the Nadine picture I did earlier of another Valkyria Chronicles character. Here's Nadine again, who is another character from the game Valkyria Chronicles, the same one that Nancy's from. Yeah, like, I was really happy with this picture too when I got it done on my original stream, but then, like, when I stared at it afterwards, you know, my own worst critic came out. I was like, I don't know, something about this face looks off and the hair looks really dodgy. I tried to get, like, a nice glossy black hair, but, like, something's off about it. But then I remember someone, like, when I put the stream archive on my YouTube channel, I remember a comment there, like, holy crap, I didn't know you're, like, that good at drawing. I was like, oh, okay, well, thank you so much, because I didn't, I guess I am good then, because that person appreciated this picture. Yeah. I'm still happy with this picture, I definitely, but, like, now that I've been staring at it for, like, a couple of weeks, I'm just like, something about this picture is a little weird. But, yeah, what the heck were we doing? My brains are all... My thoughts are all over. My brain is scattered across the cosmos at the moment. What was I gonna do? Oh, yeah, I was gonna really quickly have a look at how the light and things works, just to have a quick test of that. And then we'll get back to drawing. We're almost done with the sketch. Just gotta get that gun there, and then we're gonna start doing the line art. What was I doing? Yeah, lighten. Let's see. So if I again use this pea green color here on this layer, I'm using the brush tool. Yeah, that's not gonna get anything. Sorry, the eraser tool. That is not gonna get anything done. Let's see. Yeah, this is a definite different change. Look at this. This is an interesting effect. It is lightening the shape underneath while adding a little bit of, adding like a little bit of the green color. What? How do you get it like that? I only get pure white, says Shatzo. I don't know. I picked the layer to be lighten, and I picked a green color here from the color wheel. I grabbed like a really intense green. Hold on, let's do pink as well. Oh, now nothing's happening. What's this now? Oh no, something is happening, but the color is just really hard to notice against the purple, I think. Let me put it yellow. I see what's going on. It's very hard to notice it affect the color underneath, but it is lightening it somewhat. Yeah. I think the green shows up really well because green is such an opposite color of blue, so that's why that green popped out that well. But yeah, make sure that you have a separate layer, that the thing you want to lighten is on a different layer, and I guess try different colors, that's the best I can say. Okay, so I had beige/yellowish hair, and I tried to use lighten tool on that hair. Maybe that's why I get pure white then? Could be. It's a good question. Let me just really quickly clean up all this right here. Let's make a real quick test. I'm on the normal layer, so now we're just gonna put a little bit of yellow color here. Actually, maybe that's a little too... It's a little bit too corn colored. Let's, like, we want beige yellow, so let's lighten and... Ew, that's... Ooh. Sorry. How the heck do you get nice beige color? That's kind of... Let's test with this. Okay. And... Use the lighten tool, and, so we're going this... Here, the lighten tool. Oh, it still says there's a color by the way. Hold on, let me just get rid of that. Wow, there we go. So, if I use the same color when I'm on this lighten layer... Oh, that's interesting. It didn't actually even... It did lighten it, but it didn't actually turn it shock white. I mean, if I have shock white here... Yeah, that happens if I have, like, really, really white there. Right, okay. If I put, like, I don't know, a blue color here, that also affects the color. Yeah, it is interesting. This is an interesting effect we're practicing here, but, let me open up my drawing I have to try this as you do it, because you are not getting pure white as I do. You're correct, I'm not getting, like, pure white, so I don't know. There might be some setting thing somewhere messing with it? I don't know. It could be the brush I have. I have thick oil paint. What if I have a gouache? Right, look at this. Okay. It might be the brush tool, because now I picked a gouache brush, and that's much, starker change by the looks of it. Interesting. Do I have blue there? It is actually lightening it. Like, I'm getting a little bit of light there, but it's not, like, extremely so. Huh. Let's erase all this. Let's also erase this. Oh, I gotta be careful. I put this on the same layer as the line art. I didn't think this super through. There we go. Yeah, let's put another, like, nice beige color there. That's the eraser again? Yeah, let's use the, like, I'm gonna use a big old thick oil paint here to just get, like, a really thick layer there. Huzzah! Now let's go back to that lighten layer, and let's try one of these lighter brushes. What happens if I have, like, the same color? You know, it is lightening it. It is not doing pure white, like you said. So I have to say, dear viewer, I'm not 100% sure on what the settings are right now on your version of CSP. Why this is happening like this? I can't say for sure, but it looks like for me at least this lighten effect is working like it's supposed to. Nothing is happening when I'm trying to do it. I have not changed anything on CSP. Oh, gosh. I wish I could help you further, but I'm reaching the limits of my knowledge of how this program works myself at this point, I'm sorry to say. Like, is the opacity okay there as well? No, just there as well as hundo for you as well? Yeah, it's on 100. Okay. Good. Yeah, so a setting is everything same. Yeah. Yeah. Gonna have to say I'm not sure. I can see what the function of this lighten layer is, but I gotta say I'm not sure what setting could be different for you that's messing with it. I have a hard time imagining that it's because of a different version of CSP either. Like, if you've only gotten it recently, I got this like a couple of months ago. They can't have changed it that drastically in a few months. Or that would be very bad luck if they had just changed it so drastically recently. The brush that you are using, is that something you downloaded in Assets? I don't think so. I did do some downloading because a lot of tutorials for CSP are for like an older version which had different pencil tools. So these pencils I have here are all downloaded. They're versions from the previous version of CSP. The current one only has, I think, the first two here, right? But I like these ones that were recommended that became the original version. I don't think I've installed the brushes that packet came with, so please check your list of brushes. If it looks the same as I have here, then they're probably the same brushes we're using. I haven't downloaded any. Because, like I mentioned, I'm not interested in painting yet, at least. I'm interested in only doing line art, sketches and line art for the moment. So I haven't really invested a lot of time into the brush tools. But yeah. Yeah, I don't have that round brush you have on the top there. Okay, so there is a difference with the brushes then. Fascinating. I don't remember installing all these wacky brushes. I don't think I put any pens here either. Well, I would recommend you try to look up, like, Clip Studio Paint 1.09 tools, I think. I think it's 1.09 was the previous version, which had all these different brushes. Maybe check if, like, you could find the brushes from there, give those a test. But otherwise, I'm gonna have to say that I think you should ask someone who's worked with CSP a lot more to figure out how this lighten tool should work. I'm sorry to say, I don't think we're gonna crack the code here today. We gave it a go, and we got some interesting results. I saw that the lighten thing seems to be working the way it should, but I don't know what's happening on your end, dear viewer Fatso. So I can only wish you good luck in finding someone more knowledgeable on the subject. Yeah, I'm looking at assets now to see if I find it. Okay, well, good luck. I found it by Googling, actually. I didn't even have to use CSP at first. I appreciate your help, time, and trying to help me. Oh, no problem. Thanks for dropping in. This was an interesting interlude here, working with this, and it actually taught me a little bit as well, because I hadn't considered all these fun options here. Those will be of help for me one day if I start to look into, like, you know, messing around with painting pictures. Now I'm so discombobulated, I forget what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be sketching, right? Okay, let's go back. So, yeah, just a tip for sketching. This rough pencil, I really like the effect that this has. This has the effect of a number 2 pencil, or an HB pencil on paper, I feel like. Which is how when I draw on paper, that's the kind of pencil I like. The default pencil, I can't go back to that anymore. I really don't like the look of that. But the rough pencil, I'm really happy with that, and that's what we're gonna work with today. So what am I doing? Right, the gun. And here's the tricky part, because, well, actually, Nancy's picture gives us kind of an idea. Again, this isn't a great reference. No, don't. This isn't a great reference picture, but I can kind of make out the gun, and I think I used, like, a M1 Garand as a real-life model when I did Nadine's picture. I guess I could look that up as well to try and figure out how this is gonna go. Let's see if I can, like, get the basic idea right now. This is a jammer song. What is this? This is called Svolta, and it's from a game called Pink Sweets. Never heard of that. Means nothing to me, but I'm gonna write this name down real quickly. Svolta. I gotta remember this. This is a great track. There we go. Oh, more Nobuo Uematsu music coming up, apparently. There's also Virtual on. Ah, tough choice, but I'm gonna go with Uematsu for now. There we go. Right, the gun. I'm gonna use the line tool for the actual line art, but I'm gonna do, like, just a real basic sketch at this point by freehand. Who cares? I'm sketching at this. Right, I have a giant brush, a giant eraser tool. Let's tone that down a little bit. I'll make it like a kind of gun shape here at this point. Alright, there's the kind of middle bit at the front of the gun, and I'm gonna do... I'm not sure how the strap should look. Like I mentioned, the Gallians don't seem to have straps on their guns when you look at pictures of Valkyria Chronicles characters, so I'm not a hundo on what this should look like, but I'm just gonna do something like that. Yeah, same thing over here, I guess. Just like a... I don't know. I guess like there'd be like buttons over here, but you can't see from this angle. The way I've designed this. Okay, and then we... something like that. It should be a little bit like... thicken a little bit like that. I think I don't have to draw the butt of the gun. Like, it would be like somewhere around hereabouts, but I don't think the gun's long enough to reach over there, so... we'll let that be. Oh, excuse me! There we go. Had to close my blinds. Sun was in a position, started to shine on me. Yeah. I gotta get that Nadine picture again. How did I draw the gun for Nadine? Right, it looks like that. And then I'm gonna look at the Nancy picture, right, like so. Okay. Actually, hold on now. If you had a... If you had a strap on a real rifle like this, where would this part go? It would go behind the I don't know gun terms, the chamber, the rifling mechanism. So I think I should actually draw it like it kind of disappears behind her. Like so. Ugh, The Great Warrior by Nobuo Uematsu. Amazing song. For an amazing scene. And let's put the chamber, I guess I can start like the rifle chamber right there. I think it's... No, but this gun would probably be longer than that, though, right? Don't think it would be visible yet. I may have positioned this wrong. The strap here, actually. I'm wondering, would the gun be like? Would it be like visible here? Should it actually come out a little bit from there, maybe? Does that look terrible? I don't think that actually looks terrible. I think it looks fine if the gun's that long and it kind of comes out from there. So I think we'll go with that. I may have screwed up with this strap now because it should probably be like a little bit more centered here, but maybe we can let that slide. It's not the worst thing in the world. Maybe. Dun 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 dun. Boom 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 boom. All right, put that like that, and let's see. There should be a something like that for the iron. Well, this isn't the iron sight. It's called a juve in Finnish, which means like grain. I don't think it's called a grain in I don't think it's called a grain in English. Whatever the bit is that the iron sights line up with so you can shoot straight. Gun turns. Actually, it should probably be a little bigger, shouldn't it? Something like that, I guess. Yeah, but I think that looks okay-ish. I don't know. Ooh, what's this? Yggdra Union. Is that a Falcon game? I think it is. I might be wrong on that. Don't quote me. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Let's back up a little bit on the picture. Why did these end up so light, these feet, compared to the line art I did elsewhere? I don't know. Weird. Like, it's like way lighter here. I wonder what I did different. Ah! Oh no! I see what I did different. I used the pen tool to sketch this part, some of this part. Why did I do that? When did I switch to the pen? Oh no! Okay, well, yikes. Okay, it's not a big deal. It doesn't ruin the picture at all, I don't think. But, like, okay, just weirdly contrasting that part now. Whoops. Well, I wasn't paying attention to what tool I picked. Oopsies. Anyway, I think this should be a little bit like that. Get the shape of the gun going, right? Ah, more Uematsu, there we go. It's this time from Final Fantasy VI. It's Shadow. Wow, we've had 8, 7, and 6 today when it comes to Uematsu music. Lucky. I'm gonna get a what's it called in a poker when you have a bunch of numbers in a row? Is it a straight? We just need a 4, 5, 9, or 10, and we'll have the Uematsu straight. Oh, a 9, sorry. Yeah, did I say 9? Yeah, I said 9. Okay. The gun is starting to look weird now. I think the wooden part should actually go a little lower, right? So let's do it like that. But on the other hand, is this now a little too thick, this gun? Hold on, okay, hold on. Let's try just lifting the metal part up. Let's just try lifting it up a little bit. Does that improve the look at all? I think it does. Like so. Oof. But that part needs to be like that, I think. Maybe it'll work better once I start inking it. Speaking of which, I think we're about ready to start inking, because I don't see anything I should probably do with the sketch anymore. I think I got everything. Vis-a-vis the sketching. Ooh. This is a nice jam. What? Oh, it's Mario Kart Wii. Nice. Toad's Factory, huh? Okay. Cool little jam. I like it. Nice. Yeah. I think now is a good moment to take a little break. Because, it's It's almost been 2 hours. It's been 50 minutes, but since this is, a change of work here, we are going to go from sketching now to doing the line art. Sorry, I got started staring at her left arm. Like, are the proportions right here? I think they are. I think they're okay. Maybe. Why am I? Something about it is messing with me, but oh well. I think it's okay. Anyway, yeah. So I think this is a good moment to take a quick break, since we're gonna start working on the line art next, and that's gonna be hour 2's work. So I'm gonna take a 5-minute breather to catch a water and get some air, and then we're gonna get with the inking. So hold on, let me just, for anyone who's tuning in the middle, let me just write this here. Okay, so it's a layer. Good, it's a new layer. Ooh, that's a bad color. And also, this is way too much, way too big of a brush. That's not how you write a B. Yeah. Click the button to change the color. On break. Back in 5 minutes. So, yeah. You guys go get something to drink as well. Catch some air, and I will see you all in just a moment. Okay. Blah. What's this hijinks going on here? It must be Donkey Kong music. Is it Grant Kirkhope? Oh, hell yeah! How could it not be with this kind of music, huh? Okay, we're back, so let's freaking get back to work. I should probably start writing back in 10 minutes, right? I don't seem to ever be able to get my breaks taken in a mere 5 minutes. Oh well! I don't know why I'm bothering to erase this. I could just delete the layer and make a new one. Ah well. I'm obstinate like that. So, Nancy's line art, sorry, not line art, sketching is done. We can get to work with a little bit of line art. Let's get to work. Oh, by the way, I should also mention, I said this the first time I was drawing Nancy last time, but I guess it bears repeating. Nancy, of course, has her eyes visible in her video game model, but I really like the effect when a glasses character has, you know, their eyes not visible. So I'm gonna make this drawing with Nancy's eyes not visible. I'm just gonna leave them like that, and I think it'll be a nice little effect. So we're gonna go with that. If it looks terrible, I can always rectify the situation, but for now, let's see how it goes if I just let Nancy be that way. This is too thick. This is thickness 7. Nah, it doesn't look too thick. That's looking pretty good. Man, this freaking Grant Kirkhope's ability for hijinks music is amazing. His work is really good. Yeah, it looks pretty good, I'd say. Hold on, I have Nancy's picture open right here. Hold on, now let's see if I can get the right vibe for how her hair goes here. Kinda like this, I'd say. And let's add a fair amount of lines because she's a brunette, fairly dark. Well, not dark, but it's not like really light. It's medium color. Oh man, what is this jammer? The song is called Nocturnal Type, and it's from a game called Citus. Okay, never heard of it. But I love this jam, though. Proper 90s dance music. Okay. Yeah, I think I just kind of got like boxy eyebrows. Oh no, I should be more confident. I always make this mistake. You should be really confident when you're making... when you're doing your line art, and that's a rookie mistake from me. I'm usually anything but anything but. Her hair is not this uneven. It's over at the end. It's got like a little bit, but God damn, this is a good song. Now I got the wrong tool again. Gotta write down this song's name as well. Nocturnal Type. From Citus. Cool. I wonder what kind of game it is. Must be a good one because the song's rocking. Her hair's pretty even. Ooh, except, did I make it too wide on this end? Hold on. Should be, because, like, you know, these bits of hair here should be about the same width, so... A little bit more like that, maybe? Now let's see if we can get the head shape not look horrible. I think that looks alright. Oh, freaking kind of important to have that there. There we go. And now let's see. How's this look? Hold on. It looks pretty good. There's some lines there that don't need to be there, though. Get rid of those like so. Clean that up a little bit. Yeah. Don't need her jaw to be quite that thick there. This part could be a little thicker. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Alright, something like that. Oh, no, hold on, now I'm screwed, because these should pretty much match, these should be, well, not parallel, they're like, a little bit of curvature is fine, but these should, like, follow the length of her big pigtails, these, stripes here. Ah, this is from Freedom Planet, this song. Also, another, just amazing, some real amazing techno music today we're getting. I'm really happy with it. Let's listen to some King's Bounty music next. Hope my vote gets through. Interesting. Wonder what that's gonna sound like. Yeah. It's from Armored Princess, the song that's coming up. That's the second of the Russian-made King's Bounty games. For anyone who doesn't know, King's Bounty was kind of what 3DO made before they made Heroes of Might and Magic. Heroes of Might and Magic is basically a Might and Magic themed like spin-off of King's Bounty, if you really want to get down to it. So it plays very similar to Heroes of Might and Magic. And some Russian company got the rights a few years ago and made like a revival. And now King's Bounty 2 came out recently. And yeah, that's what that's about. I don't know about the new one at all, so I don't know. Can't comment on it too much. Just kind of got like a turtleneck going, so I don't know. Am I getting that right? Is that what a turtleneck looks like if you draw it? I don't know. I'm gonna hope. I'm gonna hope that's what it's supposed to look like. These parts are a little hard for me. These are those shoulder lapel things. I just realized this shoulder armor should be taller because it reaches up to her edge of her shoulder there. It should. What was that tool? Magic. Oops. So this one should be brought upwards. No object to transform. Oops, wrong layer. Oops, wrong tool. And wrong color. Everything's going wrong now. Oh man, how many mistakes can I make in the space of 1 minute? I don't know. Wrong tool, wrong picking thing, wrong freaking color. Hit the color change button like a dingus. Okay, so now it's pretty even with this armor. Yeah. Looks better. Looks better in my mind, at least. Oh, but there'd probably be some straps going here. I'm not sure how they're supposed to connect inside the armor. The straps. This is something Mega Man related, right? Yeah, it is. Mega Man 2, the Power Fighters. Oh, is this the Genesis version of Mega Man 2? I think it is. In which case, wow, nice. Oh, always up for some Mega Man 2 music. This is, of course, Bubble Man's theme. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Poor Bubble Man. He's a bit of a laughing stock, isn't he? That poor guy. I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. He is the kind of the guy I always play first, but that's because he's on the top left. If you start from the top left, he's there, you know. Actually, if I can brag a little bit about my gaming prowess, I did a run a couple of years ago. My nephew wanted to see me play some Mega Man 2, and, you know, growing up as a kid, I would always... You know, me and my friends, we always knew the order to do the Robot Masters in Mega Man because there's, you know, a certain order, everyone's weak against someone else's weapon, so we had that pretty much down to pat. I once watched a stream, I think, of a guy who just picked the bosses at random when he played Mega Man 2, and I remember being slack-jawed, like, oh, he's so good, how can you do this? You're supposed to do them in a certain order. Oh, because they're so hard otherwise. But, like, no, he cleaned it up. He didn't really care about the... Didn't really care too much about the weapon type ping. So, like, wow. But so when I then, you know, flash forward a couple more years, when my nephew asked me to play that, I decided, let me try that too. And I managed to do it. I picked the bosses basically at random. I let my nephew call them out, and I beat them. I was really thrilled with that. I was like, wow, I didn't know I could play this game that good, that I could pull off taking on the bosses like this. Of course, before I get too egotistical here, I couldn't beat the damn dragon. Like, as soon as I got to Wily Stage 1, I just can't. There's too much precision platforming on those damn tiny platforms as you're fleeing from the dragon. I couldn't. What am I doing? I'm supposed to be inking. Stupid moron. Okay. So I couldn't overcome the dragon anymore. Like, so, but I was, you know, beating all 8 Robot Masters in random order. I was pretty happy with that. That's a feather in my cap, as far as I'm concerned. Look like that. Let's see, and work on these. They're not pads, they're like to come over the shoulder line. They've got like little symbols on them. I don't know what these are called. Shoulder flaps. I guess that looks okay. Well, we'll go with that. I'm worried about drawing these armor pieces. I think they'll come out okay. How's this looking now? Yeah, it's looking pretty fine. That's a bit wobbly there. Hold on. Let's make that. I don't know. Let's break up that pattern a little bit there. There we go. maybe add a little bit there. That's a little bit too light there. There we go. Looking alright. Put that back on. And I think this is turning out okay. Hooah. Also, if I can get back to bragging, of course the first guy I beat was even Airman, which... props to my nephew for knowing about the I can't beat Airman meme, but I could! I beat the guy! Yeah! Freaking Airman. I wonder why that video... well, I guess he does say in the video and the song he has trouble with the freaking terrain, which, yeah, those freaking floating head things are going on, those Kaminari heads. Pretty obnoxious, and Airman's, I guess Airman's patterns are pretty annoying as well, those tornadoes that he shoots out. Completely blanked out on what the thing he shoots out is. Yeah, but I don't know. I haven't ever had too much trouble avoiding his dumbass tornadoes. Definitely not the hardest one, I don't think. Quickman's pretty hard if you don't use flash thing on him. I'm really not a fan of Quickman, and Crashman's aggressiveness is pretty hard to deal with for me. Those are the two tough ones for me, I'd say. A lovely planet. That's the name of the game this music's from. Oh, one thing I thought I should probably fix. This little, like, notch here on the lining of the fur and the leather of the glove. Like, on this, it's on the side of the glove, so I guess it should be on here as well. I don't think they'd be in, like, two spots like that differently, so... Whoa, that's way too thick. What's going on? Let's try it. I think it'll look better like that. Also, I think I need to make it a little narrower, the glove. Here. So let's add that fluff there. Damn, this is such a good song. Freaking lovely planet with its lovely village. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Yeah. Oh, that's a little too thick though there when I was trying to fix the finger. How's that look now? It looks pretty good. Maybe thicken that thumb a little bit? I don't know, maybe that wasn't a good move. The thumb is fine. Something like that, I guess. Oh gosh, I don't remember what my idea for the elbow pads was. And I changed color again. Something like that, I guess. These freaking pad shapes. They got this like little bend at the end, all of them. It's like really hard to at least for my dumb ass to like model those shapes. There we go. I think that turned okay, that arm. Just gonna draw some of these straps at this point. Ooh, the strap thickness, not great. Why did I draw this strap so unevenly at first? Okay, I think that looks alright. What is this song? This is amazing. Oh, it's from Valley. I watched a little bit of that being played. I didn't really jump into it myself, so... I'm not a hundo on what that game is like. You, like, end up resurrecting dead things in that or something? It's kind of the vibe eventually of that game. It seemed very, very curious, the whole business. Actually, yeah, I think that... I still don't know what these weird square things on the Gallian uniforms are. Buttons, just? I guess they would be on top of the strap. There we go. So this is weird. This song is from Sengoku Basara. But the song is called Tuonela, which is a Finnish term for the underworld, or the afterlife. I don't know what's going on with this song, but let's go with it, y'all. Okay, then here's a couple more squarey squares. Truth be told, I'm not even sure if they are, like, on both sides of these two straps on the Gallian uniform. I'm not 100% sure on that, but... But we'll just let it be there, I guess. Like that. It doesn't look terrible. I don't think, at least. Still don't know what these things are. Well, why would I? I already said that at the start of the stream that I have no clue what those are, but... Yeah, I think I got this waist guard pretty well here, though. I'm pretty happy with how that looks. Well, this final bit here, kind of bungled, but... Ooh, what is it? Oh, King of Fighters, yeah. Okay, nice. Always up for some KOF music. Haven't played any KOF myself, actually, I have to admit. Maybe when 15 comes out. Might be worth it to, like, give it a go. It's similar to why I realized I'm not into like, tag fighters like Marvel v Capcom or Tekken Tag Tournament. I realized that I just don't like having the brain power needed to mess with so many characters. With King of Fighters, of course, you're not fighting, you know, you're not fighting tag style, so you have to tag out in the middle, but you still have to learn, like, 3 characters to play with if you want to, you know, get anything done in that game. So, I'm a little unsure about that. Admittedly, it does sound better than the tag system of, like, Marvel v Capcom or Tekken. Like, I know, I'm sorry, I know, like, Marvel v Capcom is super popular. I was really excited for Infinite as well, but that was because I was a scrub and I was just like, yay, Marvel and Capcom characters and Mega Man's in it, whoa. I realized after playing through the story mode and trying a little bit of multiplayer, I'm like, okay, I don't know if I like the vibe of this after all. But I get it, they're like super popular and I'm not gonna rip on them at all. Like, because it's people who can figure that shit out. That's really impressive. How to deal with all those characters and how to use them like in a smart way to like call them in when you need them. Yeah, props to anyone who can figure that out. That takes dedication and skill that I don't have. Okay, I think I got the shape pretty well there. I'm pretty happy with that. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not a hundo on this waist guard here. Guess it's okay. Yeah, actually that looks alright, I'd say. Oh, except this bend should be like... I think that looks better like that line there. Let's go with that, yeah. Oof, these are a little wobbly, these lines. There, of course, isn't any great advice for this. I've tried reading like how to improve line art, and there's certainly some tricks you can do with CSP to decrease wobbliness, but otherwise it's just like learning, you know, putting in time to practice lines, you know, there's no real shortcut for that. What is this song? It sounds really epic. I definitely like it. Hammer Watch. Never heard of that. Sounds really epic, though. I like it. Yeah, I like it. Ooh, hold on. Ooh. Nothing big. I didn't have this layer here, so I was like, what am I doing? And, yeah. Ooh, no, that looks weird. Hold on. Gonna have to fix that a little bit. Okay, but I think I got the shape of these knee guards all right. Something like that, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I think, yeah, it's fine, I think. So let's add those stripes, because it's kind of like the turtleneck again. It's got a bit of sweater-like quality, the pants underneath the shorts. I like that, I guess. Okay, now what I'm worried about. Like, I was stressing this freaking with these boots at the start of the stream today. I'm really worried if I can pull this off. I'm not doing a good job on the fluffiness of the... Gotta just chillax a little bit with that. How much I rub the back and forth motion. Old habits from doing like... old habits from drawing on pen and paper. Like, but sensitivity is so much lower on the pen here, so I definitely need to remember to be a little bit more chillax. Kind of like this. No rush. I think we'll get this done here in this final half hour, this image. It will seem like that there. Wonder why they have such fluffy clothes, these boots and gloves in Gallia. It's not, you know, there's no wintry areas. In fact, there's a couple of levels in a desert in that game. Well, I guess deserts do get kind of cold in the nighttime, but you know, I don't know. Maybe they just think it looks cool. Gallian fashion going there. Sorry to say, I never bought Valkyria Chronicles 4, and apparently that game really didn't sell well, and it's really sad. I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it at the time, and I just couldn't justify getting it at the time. So bloody many games, you know. So, but yeah, but I really liked the first Valkyria Chronicles back. Wow, I don't know. I don't want to think about how long it's been since that Let's Play of mine. Yeah, freaking, I liked it a lot, and I wish the series got support, but I guess it, you know, I don't know what happened with 4 that it didn't hit with people. I do know it wasn't about Gallia anymore. It was about like whatever the like kind of good guys were outside of Gallia, the big army that was fighting the kind of main adversaries. Of course, they weren't really the good guys because you have to fight them in that one level in Valkyria Chronicles, so certainly not good guys, but they were, comparatively speaking, good guys. Yeah, I'm not a hundo on the perspectives on these boots now, but... I'm gonna do something dirty here. This is a great song. Xenoblade Chronicles, huh? Okay. Okay, that was the wrong tool. Let's try the free trans. I was gonna see if maybe the skew would work. Looks a little better. I'm gonna go with that. No, that looks terrible. Hold on, I'm gonna have to think about this. My leg is like that. Ow, ow, God, I almost cramped my leg. I was trying to move my own leg to look at how it would look. Ah, shit. Change the color again. No, black. Pitch black, please. Would this part actually be a little bit lower? But then it would be like completely different. But actually this kind of looks a little better, so I think we're gonna go with this. It kind of looks actually a little better like that. I think I got the proportion a little better when I did that, so. I think we're gonna rock this instead. I think it'll just look better this way. That shoe right there. I did the best I could, but now my abilities are really reaching their limit, aren't they? Trying to get this boot to work. Such a good idea for a picture, but like a, you know, such a good idea for a pose, but I think I bit off a little bit too much with this whole walking forward thing. Alright, now we do the next boot, and I'm really scared of this one as well, like how awful is this one gonna look? A bit of a crease there. I'm kind of just like freebasing my creases here. Yeah, I'm changing the angle a little bit on the fly here, so it goes. And also now you can see I'm like really just kind of freeballing these creases. I don't know, it's hard to, I have a hard trouble figuring out how a boot should like crease itself, so I'm just gonna do like that. And then a little bit of stuff here. Yeah, I think that foot actually looks okay. This one I had a lot of trouble with, and I think I got the angle a little better, but this one actually, I'm going to say that's fine. Well, let's quickly zoom out. Just to get an appreciation. Yeah, I'm enjoying the vibe so far. Oh, I need to do something here, though. Color in the dark there. Provide some contrast, too. Although her legs seem a little too like narrow compared to the rest of the body, I think it should be more like there. I think that's where we should be heading. With that. There we go. I think that looks alright. Trying to sell like how the hem of the shirt is being bent up here, but I'm not sure if I'm achieving that effect sufficiently. Not a hundo. Also, I'm now staring at this other pigtail here. Was I right on the money after all on my first go? Should it be like that after all? Might be. My G pen has changed too. There we go. Also here, a little dark there as well, I think. That little bit of creases there where the straps are on, you know, maybe sell that a little bit better. So yeah, something like that, I guess. Now, don't think I have not forgotten about the gun. We're gonna do that next. I just like had a little break here to just overall, how's the picture coming along? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think that looks alright. Let's see if I can finish this gun, and then this picture will basically be done. I'm gonna be pretty happy. Ooh, I think her... One more thing. I think this arm should be a little thicker. There we go. It could be here as well, yeah. Damn, this is a great jam, this song. What is this? This is from the game called Shatter, and it's called Freon World. Oh my god, amazing. I can't believe how good this is, this song. I'm gonna have to write this one down as well. Hold on, so... Freon World, Shatter. Yeah. Groovy. Groovy as ass. No, I'm not a fan of that. I don't know. I never know how to draw the insides of mouths. When someone has an open mouth, I don't know what the vibe should be. I don't think she needs those. I don't know. Those little effects on the lenses don't add anything either. I think they're fine like that. We'll let that be like that. Well, let's get that gun done, and then we can call it a night. 15 minutes of time. We might go a little long just so I can get this picture done. I'm not on a real timetable here. I just like to do 2-hour streams. 2 hours is a decent clip of time. Man, our 6-hour stream of Resident Evil, shameless plug here, me and Jonathan, we did on his channel. We played through Resident Evil Village in like a 6-hour stream. I can't do streams like that. I can't do marathon gaming sessions like that anymore at my age. I'm too old and tired. Like, you might be able to notice I start checking out a little bit towards the end there. I hate to admit it, but like I'm a little bit like, oh boy. It was really fun, and I'm super glad we got to do it, but I don't fancy doing another 6-hour stream ever again. Like, I hope we can get away with doing, like, a couple of streams in smaller chunks. 3 hours I can do. 3 hours I can still stretch for. That's fine. Maybe 4 hours, but 6 hours is starting to kill me already. I said I was going to use the straight tool here, so here we go. Ooh, now I'm using the straight tool. I meant to go back to the pencil. Yikes, or pen. This is weird music. Oh, it's Lemmings. I didn't realize Lemmings had such weird music in it. Teeheehee. Lovely. You know, I think this gun should actually be even longer. I think it should be even longer. So God damn. This isn't the hypest music in the world, but I'll take it. It's pretty silly. I think, yeah, actually, yeah, I was like, oh, the gun doesn't need to come out from behind, like, it's so short, but that would have been a really short rifle. I think this is closer to what it should be like, so we'll go with it like that. Dude, what is this, Snowboard Kids? Never heard of this game, but wow, what a song. I'm amazed. Quicksand Valley, huh? A valley of quicksand seems like a terrible place to snowboard. I'm just saying. I'm just saying here, man. Still trying to get this boot here to work. Well, I mean, you gotta challenge yourself always. How do I improve if I don't challenge myself? So I'm glad I tried to do this strutting pose here, but wow. It was a challenge I had trouble meeting, I'll tell you that much. Okay, but I'm thinking this is about done. I think I've done all the shading I want to do as well, so... So I think we're good. Yeah, this is a pretty good picture of Nan. I'm really happy. I'm really happy with this. Like, I think I mentioned this with one other picture that I did where I was like, wow, okay. If someone else had made this picture and I came across this picture online and I saw this, I would be like, oh my god, this is such an amazing picture. Wow. So my inner critic is freaking out about this picture because I made it, so... But I'm trying to imagine, like, if I got to see this picture that someone else had made, I think I would be marking out, especially because, like I said, there's not a lot of fan art for these side characters in Valkyria Chronicles, so if I saw, like, groovy fan art of Nancy, I would be, like, freaking out. I'd be so happy. Oh yeah, let's turn off these just so you get... That's what she looks like. So yeah, like I said earlier today at the stream, you're always welcome to color these in, people at home, if you are inspired. I'm not going to do it, at least now. Don't feel like it. I don't want to try learning how to color in pictures. But if you are like, that's a cool picture and I would like to color that, I'm giving you permission. Yes. Please do, again, please do cite me. Please mention that the original person behind the sketch and line art, but otherwise, go right ahead. I would be honored if someone was actually that inspired by something I did to, like, finish the coloring work on it. Yeah, no, I'm still staring at this, and no, for the moment, I'm not getting massive vibes of, oh no, that part's wrong, why did I fail? Even this shoe, Well, it's a little crummy, the line art here is a little messy. Could still try to, like, clean it up here a little bit, but no, I'm really happy with this picture, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's art stream as well. I hope you guys liked the picture as well. I'm really beside myself with this, so... Oh, there's an interesting... Haha. There was a little detail missing from there. Haha, okay, so it wasn't perfect. It still isn't perfect, obviously, but at least I spotted that little boo-boo there. Groovy. This crook right here is a little hard to tell. It'll make more sense if you color it in, but... So there you go, artist, please color that part in so that this picture is easier to read on that front. Yeah. Yeah, I achieved what I was going for with this picture. I'm really happy. So, yay. Thank you for joining, everybody. Next stream, I don't know when it's gonna be. I might have to do some gaming for a change, so it's not always just art streams. I'm thinking Deathloop is gonna come out soon, and we have discussed with my friend Jonathan that would be a podcast topic. So I might do some playing Deathloop here on the stream, you know, as a prep for the podcast. But Deathloop isn't out yet, so no. It'll be in like a few days, I know, like next week. So maybe next week, maybe. I might sneak an art stream in before that. I just don't know what to draw next. I'd be happy to have someone viewing at that point and giving me some ideas on what to draw. But I'll figure something out. Maybe I'll go to a different game from like way long ago in my catalog of Let's Plays to draw. Yeah, like something Sleeping Dogs related might be fun. Right, but yes, this has been a pleasure today. Thank you, and thank you to Fat Zoe who tuned in. That was fun, a little impromptu practice with the settings of Clip Studio Paint. That was fun figuring that out. It was, yeah, very cool. And then thanks in general for joining. Good friend there. Hope it was an enjoyable stream, even though we didn't solve your problems with CSP. I think the stripes are like this, so I fixed them real quick. Ah, God, I gotta fix this now, don't I? Okay, we're just gonna fix these, the weird little doodle-daddles here, and then we're gonna call the day, okay? Ah, no! Every tool is wrong. What an amazing song here for the ending. This is from Tribes. Nice! I never thought about the music in Tribes, but okay. Good stuff. There we go. There, that's all for today, so... Yeah, there's a shot of Nancy again. There you go, go ahead. Take that if you want to paint it in. Go right ahead. But now we're going to close it for today. Thank you, everybody, for joining. And everyone stay safe, and I'll catch you on another stream in the future. Bye-bye!